18, a number that feels both terrifying and exciting. In a few months, I'll be 18 and I'm a bit scared and excited. And I don't know why. Adulthood feels empowering. Like, I know sometimes I deceive myself and I'm an adult because of like Scotland when you're 16. But sometimes I also ask my question, would I be responsible enough? Can I actually live life, balance life, live normally, achieve things, be happy most importantly, as an adult? Hey, I hear something like adulthood na scam. I've been 18 for the last 3 years, and now that it's finally real, what can I actually do? So like I have a list of a few things that I checked on the internet. Things I can do when I turn 18. Things that a 17 years old cannot do, but an 18 years old can do in the UK, where I live. So I'll just go through the list. Number 1, buy fireworks. You see, this one, I'm so happy about it because like, I grew up with like fireworks 31st of December. No one really cared who bought them, what age you were. But now that I came to this country, I've not had the opportunity to do the banger. That's what we call it. So yes, I can't wait to put up fireworks on 31st December. So I'm definitely doing that. To vote, 2029 UK elections. Let's go. Of voting. I already know I want to vote already. It's not time, but I already know I'm gonna vote. Next thing, jury duty. Something I'm kind of excited about. Someone passionate about the legal system, about law, and I happen to be new to the system of juries. Can't wait to go into that. But I just want my first case not to be something too serious. If you mean something like not a murder deep case like a serial killer or anything. Then another thing is like change your name. That's something a lot of people do when they're 18. I love my name. Adams is my last name. Eniwaju is my first name. They are both beautiful names. I only know like one person that's older than me that's Eniwaju. For a long time I thought I was the only person that had the name until I found out a woman that had the name, which I kind of became jealous of her because I wanted the name to be for only me. But it's fine. So Eniwaju, Adams as well is a classy name. A beautiful English name, that many people have, but yet, quite respected and not. But at some point I wanted to change my name to like David Adams because like David's like my dad's biblical name, and it just made sense. He used to call himself David Adams for a long time, but now I think I'm kind of over it. Let's see how it goes. I doubt I'll do it, but yeah. Another thing is like get a driver's license. I'd like to get a driver's license. I'm trying to get my provisional. I'm really scared of the test and all that, the theory test. I hear of a lot of people write it like 3, 4, 5 times, which is really bad. I'm a bit smart, a bit. I'm smart. I think I am. So I think that will not be a problem. But I plan to get my provisional next month. Just to just be like, your friend can drive, that friend that can drive. You feel me? Yeah, that's it. I hope the light is not too bad. Hope you all can see me. It's getting dark. Winter season. Another thing is like getting tattooed. Something like a lot of people do when they, turn 18. My African mom is watching this video. Shout out. I mean, mom, I can just get a cross here. Nah, I'm joking. My parents that I got a henna of a cross, and like they were already giving me like lessons of how to be a good child. Like if I want to start with this, I will slowly want to do it. I love my parents anyway. Another thing is like having a credit card. I used to think that I was not into loans and all that, but I kind of understood someone that's really big in real estate and investments. Kind of understood later on that my credit score would matter. So I'm really looking forward to that. So we can start building that credit score. Like what are some good banks? Like Amex, I think. American Express, I think. No free PR. What else? You, according to my list, you can watch an 18th. Oh, can you believe what I wrote? Like for the holding a credit card. I said I want to like get like Louis Vuitton bags and all that. That's what I want to use a credit card to do. But bro, do you know how many people can't afford the number of things they buy? Like they use credit cards. That's such a good system. No jokes. Like many people going on vacations are taking them on loans. And I'm here like spending only the money I get. Can't wait to be 18, man. Can't wait to be 18. Next. You can watch an 18 film. Things we've been doing since we were 13, maybe 12. Like when I was 13, I was watching 18 films. When I was 10, I was watching 13 on the PG-13. When I was 9, I was watching what else is there? 13. I think there's 15. That thing is, it doesn't make sense. The lists, they don't make sense. Are you telling me like Nickelodeon had PG-15 and I was watching it when I was 10? Like, what are they doing that special? But I understand. What else? National minimum wage increases. I'm looking forward to that because wherever they're paying my age mates right now doesn't make sense. I mean, it's good, it pays the bills, it takes care of you, but we need better money here. You feel me? And then you can get married. Yeah, I mean, I'm already married at 17 to my Christ and Savior Jesus Christ. But yeah, you can get married if you want to. In Scotland, though, you can get married at 16, but like I think in like England, from 18, and other places in parts of the UK, from 18 you can get married. Moving on. Some days I have it all figured out. Some days I'm even like, what is even this? Like, what is council tax? What are my dreams? I dream of law school. I dream of paying for my own Amazon Prime. I dream of becoming rich, having my first car. I dream of buying my first estate, like just being successful, happy. I dream of being a voice to my nation. I dream of being a voice to Christians. Would I magically wake up and know how to adult? Probably not. Self-pressure to achieve territorial dominance, the hunger to never look back and sin and keep growing in my understanding and relationship with God and Christ, unrequested feeling of responsibility to take care of those I claim to love and my family. Every relationship now has to be for the sole responsibility of raising a family together and growing old together. Now I have to establish my values. I can't be lukewarm. If I say I don't smoke, I don't smoke. If I say I don't drink, I don't drink. Also, I've always felt older than my age. Maybe looked as well. And I always prefer hanging out with people older than me. And there are like challenges of adulthood, like we all know. First, I would say it's like financial independence. Like, imagine having to be a university student and you have to think about school and bills as well. And emphasis on international students, you know how expensive these things can be. Oh, and there's like also like the mental health struggle. You have to think about like making a career path decision. Like at this point now, I have to think about what I'm going to do in uni. Obviously, that might have already like come to my mind and all that, but like you still have to make this decision. You have to think about like what school to go to. Am I going to change cities? Am I going to start living alone? Am I going to like move out? Am I going to like do this job? Am I going to go into business, or am I going to have to depend on a job, part-time job, or just stay and depend on my parents? It's just a lot. And you have to think about balancing the fives. That's what I call it. You have to think about church, school, I'll say work, relationship, and should we say like family and friends. Obviously this is like the major fives in our lives, and like it's so much to think about. I mean, obviously everyone goes through these things, but a lot of times when we are below the age of 18, a lot of this we get help from our parents. You get I've lived alone, but like in a boarding school type of setting. As a university student, especially in the West, in a country like the United Kingdom, the United States, Canada, whatever country you are, like you just and even private and public universities in Africa, you're free to do anything you want. You get so it's a like lots of decisions to just make by yourself. Like I said earlier, even cooking. Would I buy food every day? Would I, have to look for friends to cook for me? Would I have to look for people to get my braids? That does not relate, but I just wanted to say that. So, yeah, just a lot. Based on research, I found out that many young people struggle to, have a budget and balance their income. They live paycheck to paycheck. That is, your money is already finishing before the month is over, and then you need the next month to move on. If you lose your job, that's the end. If your parents stop sending you money, that's the end. You have to develop, I said it before, a lifestyle of savings. If you want to be rich, because some of us, different goals in life, find a way to, start a business as soon as you can. Maybe get streams of income, more streams, invest. I don't know. I'm not an investment coach. I will not tell you what to invest on. Some people, they will go into cryptocurrencies. Some people, they go into real estate. Some people, they go into people's businesses, startups, retail businesses, different things. You get. So I encourage you, once you're 18, you can sign things. Just consult people, people to help you, lawyers, make sure you don't go and sign the wrong contract or anything. Your parents, get help, and just make life better for yourself and for your future. You have to start thinking about your future from now. I balance school, work, social life, friends, church, a band, and more. So it's a lot, I must say. And I'm doing my best. Sometimes I get caught up in one, but you somehow find your way. And if it takes you dropping one, you can. There was a point in my life I was working like 24 hours a week, going to school like 35 hours a week. Maybe working like 40 hours a week on a school week. Trust me, I had church. There was a time I was working on Sundays, something I thought I would never do because I'm big on God. I had to stop things like working on Sundays. Said, my Sunday is for church and sleep. So now, I'm not stressed on Mondays anymore because I sleep on Sunday afternoons after church and I go to church and praise. Come on, Jeremy, sing hallelujah. Jehovah Jireh has done me well. Yeah, and I love Sundays because it's fun. I go to a very lovely church. So that's it. Another major thing is finding your identity and purpose. Like, I'm saying like a lot, pardon me. But it's a time where you need to know, what has God destined for me? Like, if you've not had that discussion with God, if you've not had that prayer, if you've not thought about it, now is it time to move into maybe a ministry? I know it's something big. Some of these things, it doesn't even have to be a thing of just 1 year. It's a decision and a constant thing to think about for years, progressing 18, 19, 20, 21. But yeah, you just think about time management as well. How will I be able to balance these things? Yeah. Adulthood forces you to question who you are, what you value, what you contribute to the world. So yeah, like life lessons I've learned so far in these few years. Should I do like 18 life lessons I've learned in 18 years? Nah, I don't like. It takes a lot to sit down and think about all that. But I would say, one thing is don't fight your family. Like, your family is your strongest pillar. Hold them tight. No matter what, avoid any storm with them. I see people, run away from their homes and all that. So avoid that. Especially if you're from a very good family, a good, supportive background, hold them tight, no matter what. It's not going to be easy. Sometimes they piss us off. One thing I've learned so far, I love my mom, I love my dad, I love my brother, my uncles, aunties, because they are always going to be there. Your family, your friends, people you think are the ones that are there for you sometimes, they're just there they are seasonal. They're just there for 1 year, 2 years, and before you know it, you're gone. So hold your family, especially if you're from a good, and your family is relative. It could be, like I said, your auntie or uncle that brought you up. So hold your family tight. Another thing, if you know me, is like prioritize savings over spending. Don't live to impress anyone. You might have all the billions, all the millions at a young age, probably because you've worked hard for yourself at a young age. No one's ever going to believe that you worked hard for that money. Like, even if they know you're doing one other thing, they'll be like, oh, it's just lucky. Like, can you sustain it? So right now, just prioritize savings. If you can't, investment. No one cares. You get. No one is going to care if you were flexing in when you were 21. When you're 30, can you take care of a family? Can you take care of your own family that brought you up and your new family that you probably have? So at this stage, don't try to impress anyone. If you're buying clothes because of trends, go buy minimalistic things. My black and white every day, ready to go, looking sharp. Like, what do you think right now? I mean, not simple outfits, nothing too serious. Don't impress anyone. Don't let me talk too much. Another thing like people don't really talk about that I've learned in this few years of my life, because I'm still a kid. Something you should, tell yourself to make yourself happy sometimes, is sometimes the friends that you think are not the ones that will be there for you. Like those surface level friends, LOI, probably you were not so close before, are the ones that will be there for you in times. Don't look down on anyone. Like sometimes I know friends from 5 years ago that we just spoke once in a while, and now those are my closest friends. Not saying just a few people. Sometimes this happens. So don't look down on anyone. Don't expect so much from people, and anyone that's there for you, be there for them, and try to be the best person to everyone as well. Sila. And finally, the last lesson I can think about right now is sometimes you have to do what you hate to know what you love. Sometimes you're just at the middle. Oh, do I really like this? Sometimes we just want to explore. So it's fine. Many people might not agree with me on this one, but sometimes you have to do what you hate to know what you love. Do I hate doing this activity? I don't know. You try it, you see, you fail at it, stay away from it. Sometimes I know you have to, keep going in. One failure doesn't mean you should give up. But I'm talking about generally like things you love doing, things you don't love doing, people you might love, people you might not like. Sometimes you just have to try it to know what you love. I know I've said a lot. Turning 18 feels like a lot. But sometimes you have to grow into things one step at a time. I'm new to this game. We're all new to this game. You might not even be at this age at the time. You're just watching this video. You might have passed it and you're like, this guy is just panicking. This is me. This is how I think. Everyone is different. So, most importantly, we're just going to go one step at a time. One goal at a time. One activity at a time. Explore one thing at a time. One qualification at a time. That's it. And most importantly, place God in it. Place ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ sense in it. How do you feel about turning 18? How did you feel when you turned 18? Because I have friends that turned 18 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I never had this conversation with them. It's when I turn this age and I'm beginning to talk so much about it, think so much about it, to the extent of doing a video about it. So let me hear you. So thank you for watching this video. I don't know if I introduced myself, but my name is Enny Adams, ENNYADAMS. And fulfilling assignments. I just want to say thank you for watching the video. This is my thoughts on turning 18. My, fear and adulthood. It's all going to be fine. Yeah. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and check out other videos. Yeah, wherever you see them. You enjoy my channel. Nice meeting you. Ways of Power.